Hey, I am now 27 weeks pregnant. So this is my 26 and 27 weeks pregnancy updates together. As always, it's kind of been a busy 2 weeks. I'm still working full time and I've got 2 kids already, a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old who are here. So no doubt we'll hear them in a second. So it's always just been really full on. And I think that is one thing I'm finding a bit harder this time, is wanting to keep going all the time, keep going during the weekends, make sure we still have our fun days out, but at the same time being pretty exhausted, so you kind of end up feeling like you're a bit of a rubbish mum. But I'm kind of getting really excited because I realise I'm in my 3rd trimester. I'm so happy. I got the little notification from my app and it was like, you're in the 3rd trimester, so I was like, that feels amazing to know that I've kind of on that home stretch. But the other thing you kind of feel is a bit like, starting to feel a bit just overwhelmed by the reality of it, I guess, and the fact that things are going to change so much. My little one, Finn, is 3. He's been really poorly this week, and you sort of end up realising, gosh, the minute one thing goes wrong, like a child is sick or something, how am I going to cope when I've got 3 kids? And hearing a lot of people saying that the change from 2 to 3 is like a big leap. So I just really feel like I just don't know what to expect. And I guess whether that's your first baby, your second baby, or your 3rd one, it's kind of like, when do you ever know? When do you ever feel prepared and ready? Because I just kind of don't really. You start to get really nostalgic for your current family. I'm like, oh, my boys get on so well and their bond is so amazing. We've kind of got to the stage now where they're kind of in bed and we can kind of, get on with things a bit more. You're not kind of in that total newborn stage. I'm like, and we're starting all that again. So it's just that feeling, whenever you get close to something big and new, it kind of suddenly feels a bit scary and like, why am I doing this to myself? But I'm in that kind of feeling that way now, feeling a bit kind of lonely and everything. Like, my life feels like it's going to change so much, and I don't feel like my husband's life is going to change as much. I feel like this is happening just to me. Like, they've decided on my replacement at work now, so I'm like, oh, like, okay, I'm leaving then, am I? Even though obviously I'm leaving, but that just kind of feels real. And HR are like, you're going to come and properly chat to us about your leaving date, and I'm like, all right, yeah, I guess I need to start making arrangements now. So as well as my life changing, I'm anxious about the changes to the boys' lives. It's going to be a big change for them to have another sibling and have me at home. I've been at work for 2 years. I had a year off with Finn. Been back for 2 years working kind of full time, so I've never really been at the school gates every single day because Freddie started school 2 years ago. And it's going to be a big change for them to have me around, and a huge change for them not to have their lovely nanny with them every single day. Because she's been a part of our family for those years. So yeah, you just start to realise how things aren't going to be as they are for much longer. And I know people always say life changes when you have a baby, and I always feel they never complete that sentence by saying, for the better, it's going to be much better, it's going to be amazing. So yes, anyone else going into 3rd trimester and starting to get these kind of like the final hurdle nerves, that's how I'm feeling at the moment. As I'll show you my bump. I was going to try and do a kind of haul of maternity clothes. This is a dress I got from ASOS Maternity this week. It's a t-shirt dress, so it's super duper comfy. It's not the most flattering, I wouldn't say, because it's so soft. But here is baby. It's starting to do that really big kicking now, where you can kind of start to see it through the material and on the outside. I'd say it is definitely growing. I'd say it's pointing down. Up for a girl, down for a boy is what they say. My sister and my mum think I'm carrying really different to how I was with the boys. So I was there this weekend and they're like, it looks so different, your bump. So who knows, but I didn't take hardly any photos or anything with the first 2, so this time it's really nice to document everything. Going into the third trimester, it's going to be loads of changes. I know absolutely tons of stuff's going to be happening. If you'd like to follow me on my pregnancy journey, hit subscribe, the little red button. So every time you log onto YouTube, you'll just see a little new video from me if it's there. And you can follow me on my pregnancy journey. I'm due on Christmas Eve. Fingers crossed, I'm really hoping I have a Christmas baby now. Thanks so much for watching. Have a brilliant week. Bye-bye.